The Hydra's out on the field, August, so the first round of the free-for-all is about to begin.
Let's see what these players are doing. Looks like in the beginning there's going to be a lot of monster fighting. Hopefully these guys aren't caught off guard by any monsters or other opponents.
Oh, but it looks like is down.
Not see if that was a person or opponent. Oh,
Badernista is also eliminated, as is GainTrain.
Alrighty, so right off the bat, what is that? 4 points for Ogodei?
Well, if he got all the kills, that is 4 points. If he got all 3 kills plus, yeah, and that's going to be 20 seconds. Yeah, that's going to be 4 points.
I know he certainly got at least 2 of them.
Yes, he's got at
the
least
last
2.
man standing and GainTrain. Wow, this is going to be difficult.
Constantine doesn't even know what hit him. We don't even know what hit him.
Looks like GainTrain is chatting with the opponents, and Ogodei will have the first 4 points.
Actually, he has 3 points, it looks like. Somebody else scored 1.
Alrighty then. Looks like Ogodei, Badernista, and Constantine already back down in the caves.
Yep, and the next duel will, not duel rather, but the next free-for-all will happen in level 10 of the caves. That's the second caves level. And we are getting an update. GainTrain has the other point.
Ah, perfect.
So far, the Sorcerers have all the points. The Warriors have zip.
That seemed to be my original vanilla playthrough. I was a big fan of the Sorcerer.
So GainTrain just needs to fill up on his stocks, and then we should be ready for the second round of this free-for-all. Just a simple rule is if you are defeated during the free-for-all, you cannot go back to town until that round is over. Pointing out in chat, it looks like Constantine and Badernista might be teaming up. Well, that kind of doesn't surprise me, August, considering they are down. They have no points at all, and Ogodei has most of the points.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty decent strategy for the Warriors, at least at this point in time.
comment in chat. Ogodei has 3 points and GainTrain has 1 point. Every time you get a kill, you score a point, but there's also a last man standing bonus. As Ogodei was the last man standing for the next 20 seconds after 3 opponents were defeated, he gets an additional point. You also lose a point if a monster takes you down, but your score can never be below 0 at any time.
Alrighty, it looks like our duelists are ready.
That is also true, as Mind of Me pointed out in chat. The last man standing, if there is a double knockout, they both get a point, but there would be no last man standing bonus.
Unless they want to end the truce right there and fight it out.
Right. Alright, Hyder on the field in level 10.
I'm surprised they're not all fleeing to the 4 corners of the map.
Oh, I know.
So there's...
I'm guessing it might be a rule set that otherwise you could have people just going after the monsters or whatnot. They want to be in a safe zone before they get started. Here we go.
And the chaos has begun.
Yeah, they are throwing a lot of lightning spells to get rid of these monsters here. And looking at the motion cut. Oh, Constantine goes down.
So the Warrior Alliance did not do much good. Badernista on his own.
Yeah, Badernista has 5 potions, but only 1 potion left, 2 potions left on the sides of GainTrain and Ogodei. So let's see Badernista
that's it for
score.
GainTrain.
And down goes GainTrain.
Yeah, Ogodei getting another point.
Yep, but it is Badernista who's going to be the last person standing, so it's going to be 2 points at the very least.
Oh, wow.
Badernista can hold on, has plenty of potions. The monsters are after him. And that works. All right.
So 2 points, or no, yeah.
Badernista gets 2 points.
Badernista.
Yes, that's correct.
And 1 for Ogodei for killing GainTrain.
Yep, and I believe GainTrain might have gotten a point for the kill on Constantine. We'll check that in a moment, though, but it looks like it might be 4-2-2-0 at this point. Yep, GainTrain did score a point on Constantine there.
Alrighty, so keeping it pretty close. Couple points here, couple points there. But definitely a bit more fast-paced than our 1v1 duels.
They most certainly are, and having the monsters out on the field like that does make it more high-octane, fast-paced, as you mentioned, and makes the duels go much more quicker.
We see a bunch of empty orbs on our left-hand side. Our sorcerers need to refuel up.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Looks like Ogodei and GainTrain are checking on a potential double knockout situation.
Whoa,
here.
what can I do for you?
Alright, looks like 1 sorcerer's up and raring to go. I had forgotten that you needed to take turns talking to the NPCs.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Surely it shouldn't be too difficult for two players to talk at the same time. Alrighty, it looks like everybody is all potioned up.
Yep, that's right. And they'll be heading down to level 11, the third level of the caves.
And with each level they go down, the monsters just get tougher and tougher.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Alright, the Guardian's on the field. But at the same time is attacking the enemies, because we still have enemies here in this area. But once the Guardian goes away, the official duel will begin, the official arena round.
Yeah, tough luck for GainTrain. It looks like already down a potion just by this initial mob of monsters.
And
GainTrain,
GainTrain out.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to be scored. Oh, it's not started yet. It is not started yet. It's not an official start. We're getting a word from GainTrain here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the monsters in this level 11 just right off the bat, right up on the staircase.
And they get right on your grill just immediately.
And Constantine taking a death as well before the match can get started.
And the same thing with Badernista. Oh boy, this is really getting ugly.
Yeah, it's these horned demons here. Looks like there's a unique on one of the staircases as well. Unique monsters have either magical resistances or higher HP or both. But Ogodei, the last man standing. Unofficially, that is.
Yep, he will not get a point for that because the actual round has not started for these four.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
But good on Ogodei for at least surviving the onslaught.
What ails you, my friend?
And Constantine again taking a death. Those monsters are just brutal.
My goodness gracious.
Looks like it's all on Ogodei to clear out the monsters before the players can join them. Although he has cleared out a good chunk. Just maybe setting that town portal for the others to join him in a safe area.
That probably makes the most sense. I mean, clear out a safer area and then begin the actual round.
What ails you, my friend?
Like Constantine back down in the caves. Our sorcerers look like they're raring to join them. Just waiting on that Badernista there. Looks like they're opting to skip dungeon level 11 maybe and just start down in level 12 if they can.
Certainly couldn't fall him at that point.
Chain Lightning is one of the more powerful spells against monster, and as you see, it just has an incredible range. And there we go, Badernista down to join them. Alrighty. There is that Hydra.
Yep, looks like we're going to be ready to go for the third round.
And remember, you kill your opponent, you get a point. Get killed by a monster, you'll lose a point. Last man standing, 20 extra seconds, bonus point. Looks like Constantine down a few potions, GainTrain down some. Badernista sitting pretty with 8.
But it'll do him no good if he doesn't use them at the right time. Ooh.
Yep.
Down goes Constantine.
Man, that might have been a monster.
Well, he didn't. I don't know how many points he has. Try to get an update on that as soon as possible.
Yeah, Constantine is yet to score a point, so that wouldn't be a big deal. Sorcerers down to 3 and 4 potions apiece. Oh, who died?
And we're down to the sorcerers.
Badernista.
GainTrain and Ogodei.
Two potions apiece.
Yeah,
Oh,
but down goes
just like that.
GainTrain. So Ogodei, if he can hold on for 20 seconds.
He's got 2 potions.
Now he's got no potions. I believe he's good. Yep, that's 20 seconds. He's got the point.
Yes, sir. 2 more points for Ogodei. At least 2. I'm not sure who killed our warriors.
Ogodei got GainTrain and Constantine, so that's 3 points he's gotten this round.
Up to 7. Take it home the next, or sorry, best of 19. Yikes.
Am I reading this correct? It's 8522.
Ogodei should have 7. I'm not sure who killed Constantine that last round, so there's a point floating. So it should be 7220.
That's what I was thinking it was, but I honestly don't know, and unfortunately, I can't really read the font. It's too old Englishy for me to read it clearly.
Yeah. It could be 8 if Ogodei killed Constantine as well. But however much you slice it up, it looks like Ogodei has a knack for these free-for-alls.
Yeah, he does. And next up is going to be level 13, the first hell level.
Yeah, that might shake things up. Some tougher enemies down there. Oh, we see those drakes. Those are nasty, nasty creatures.
Yeah, they most certainly are there. That's for sure, August.
Oh, and yeah, just like that, Constantine taking a bite. That is correct in chat. Had Badernista died to a monster, he would be down a point. But Ogodei got that kill, right?
I think so, question mark?
Yeah. Looks like Ogodei is down in hell. He's found the staircase. And here is everybody else. GainTrain must be recharging his staff up here. Answer a question in chat. Player versus player. 4 on 4. Looks like they're waiting on Gain. Alrighty, everybody's down. Couple monsters sneaking in the ring.
Alright, Hydra is out, and this could be the last round here, August, if Ogodei can take at least 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Game on. Lots of bloodshed. Potions drinking left and right.
Looks like so far, Ogodei's in the worst shape of the 5. Or 4.
Yeah.
It's not 5. He's drank 5 potions, that's why I said 5.
Looks like Badernista, rather, is doing a good job of kind of avoiding combat as best he can, conserving those potions. Everybody else down to 3 or less.
Yeah, Ogodei in big trouble down to 1 potion.
And as we've seen on 1v1, as soon as the sorcerer is out of mana, they're as good as gone.
Oh, absolutely. And there's the last potion drink. Ooh, look out, Badernista. Don't be down with all those potions left in your pocket.
Constantine down to 1 himself.
Ogodei's
And
out
that's
of
it for
mana now.
Ogodei.
Not enough mana.
Oh, and getting
Oh,
killed
that's a
by a
monster
monster.
Yeah, he's just lost a point right there.
And GainTrain also down by a monster?
Ooh, yes.
Alright, our warriors are in it to win it.
Yeah, they are for sure. So Ogodei and GainTrain both losing a point on that one. So it's down to Constantine and Badernista, and right now the advantage is Badernista's with the 2 potions left versus Constantine's 1.
And it looks like they're not even interested in fighting each other, maybe. Just let the monsters do the dirty work.
Well, maybe. Oh, and down goes Constantine to a monster himself. So Badernista will have an opportunity to score the last man standing point.
10 seconds. Alrighty, I'm calling it for Badernista, rather.
Yeah, that's a good point there for Badernista. He's the last man standing. Well played.
Yeah, very well played. It might just be the strat to take down in these tougher dungeons. Just let the monsters do all the work.
What ails you, my friend?
Welcome, Junkyard Dave. The way things are working is it's players versus monsters. So you kill a player, you get a point. You get killed by a monster, you lose a point. And if you survive after everyone else dies, you get a bonus point.
What can I do for you?
So in that last round, GainTrain and Ogodei and Constantine all lost a point. But given that we're not going negative, Constantine stays at 0. And Badernista, while he didn't kill anybody, he was the last one to survived an extra 20 seconds after the last man was down, so he gained a point.
What can I do for you?
And we've already seen once on D level 11, the monsters, they might just be the victors at the end.
We're sorry, GainTrain. We're trying to do the best we can to keep your scores up to date. Well, whoever John Rambo is, he's got 3 points.
I believe that's Badernista.
Yep, so we got that right.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
And it was not the last round, the one before that where Constantine took a death. We weren't sure who exactly killed them. I assumed it was a monster, so
Yep,
his score didn't change.
Yep,
But someone
so,
might
hey,
be missing a point.
Okay, so Gain is going to give us an update on what the score is, because evidently we have missed some action. He's got 8 points, does Ogodei. Ogodei's got 8.
Alrighty.
GainTrain evidently has 6 points.
GainTrain has 6.
I know.
What?
I'm I'm about as confused about this as you are, August.
Alrighty then. When in doubt, trust the duelist.
That's about right. But again, this is only our first time we've done a free-for-all, so I'm sure some tweaks will be added in probably future free-for-alls.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest dedicated scorekeepers.
Yeah, either it's just too bad that the game doesn't tell you, like in like in today's gaming, like you were killed by so and so, or you were killed by this monster.
Yep.
Like in most of those person-on-person or third-person shooters.
I do know there is a hacker behind the scenes who's been adding some interesting stuff to the Crucible mod. And one of those is like putting stuff up on the screen, such as like how many items are left on a dungeon, how many monsters. So that might be something within his expertise. Yeah, I think we are looking for suggestions. Of course, it's different as a player, so I think they will have the final say as to what we're doing going forward. It looks like all of them are down in the next dungeon, clearing out a safe space.
All right, so I believe this is level 14 where they are, and Ogodei needs 2 points to lock up the match.
Man, it looks like all the focus is on these sorcerers.
Yeah, Constantine and Badernista are going to want to do everything they can to try to prevent them from winning here.
I mean, if I was playing, I'd almost go 3 for 1. Say, all right, let's take out Ogodei, and then let's do this free-for-all thing.
Certainly. Yeah, even Ogodei is indicating, I feel like a public enemy number 1. Well, he is going to be public enemy number 1 as we are beginning the next round.
Someone killed Badernista.
Yep, Badernista saying that's not fair. Well, who said this was fair?
Well, we do our best to keep it as fair as possible.
Certainly.
Oh, and
down goes Constantine.
I didn't even see.
GainTrain, though, has all the potions left in his inventory. Ogodei doesn't have much left.
Yeah, sorcerer versus sorcerer. Now, one of these guys is getting 2 points. If they can survive an extra 20 seconds.
Well, the odds-on favorite would look to be GainTrain now.
Underneath all our duelists' names are the our point total. So we're doing first 10 points. And Ogodei is out of mana. He's out of potions.
Oh, and I
There we
think
go.
that was... Wow. I think that was GainTrain that got him.
Yeah, that's what I saw as well. GainTrain, you gotta survive a few more seconds, buddy.
So he's
Tied
got
up.
at least 2 points coming to him.
Oh. I don't know if that counts.
I don't know if that counts either. He's down, so we'll have to get a ruling on that one.
Well, we also don't know who killed our warriors. Looks like GainTrain is the one who killed Badernista, so it should be 8-8. Oh, looks like we got some disagreement between Aquila and Badernista.
Are we surprised at this point, though, August?
No, not too much.
They're saying it's 10, 10, 6 to 3. There's a tie.
Alrighty then.
So there is no winner yet. If both players have 10, there is no winner yet.
I think whoever comes out ahead from this next match.
Well, personally, if it was me, I think GainTrain and Ogodei should just go PvP to determine who the winner is. I think that would be the easiest way to break the tie. But I'm not the one that makes the rules, August.
No, and neither am I. We'll see what these guys want to be doing. But again, it's gone pretty quickly. It's hasn't even been an hour yet. Alrighty, it looks like Constantine, Ogodei are ready for the next round.
Yep, this should decide who our winner is going to be for the free-for-all.
It might be exciting to see a warrior just slay everybody in a couple of rounds and make a glorious comeback, but I think we're looking at one of our sorcerers.
I agree. I mean, unless Badernista takes down everybody, then it'd be 10, 10, 10, 3.
Unfortunately, I think the Warriors just doesn't quite have the mobility that sorcerers do.
That is a fact.
I was hoping to see some succubus down here in hell. The witch ladies with bat wings that shoot magic balls of, I guess, magic at you. Oh, Constantine taking a death by a monster. These demons just are not forgiving. And Ogodei's trapped in a corner. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's stone cursing. Unfortunately, it doesn't work against players. GainTrain down in the fray now.
Yep, they're in level 15, the third level of hell now.
Ogodei almost out of potions. Alright, looks like the monsters are just about cleared out. Looks like GainTrain is gonna recharge his staff. Ogodei needs some potions. But the battlefield has been cleared out, and this should be the last round. Our warriors are down there ready to go. GainTrain should be ready. Ogodei needs 2 more potions.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
And it looks like, oh, they're going to that town portal.
So many portals.
Oh, there could be more.
Oh, I'm sure there could be. You could probably have a full town of portals everywhere you step.
One final snake on the battlefield before they get started here. There's the Hydra.
All right, here we go.
GainTrain taking a bunch of shots. Everybody down a potion or two.
Ogodei and GainTrain have the disadvantage at the moment. Oh, but down goes Constantine.
Ogodei with just 4 potions. GainTrain with 4. Drinking that 4th. Wow. Badernista sitting good with those 5 potions.
Oh, yes, he is.
Looks like he's content to sit back. Ogodei out.
And Ogodei has no more.
Not certain, but Ogodei might be looking to give Badernista the point. Keep himself alive. GainTrain just 1 potion left to his name.
Not enough mana.
Ooh, that's not a good sound for any sorcerer. As GainTrain gets that point.
Yeah, it's looking really good for GainTrain.
He just has the 1 potion. He's got to be careful.
But Badernista only has 1 potion also. As long as he doesn't die to a monster, he may be the winner.
Oh, and there it goes, Badernista.
Yep, that's going to do it. Yep,
I think that'll do
that'll
it.
lock it up. GainTrain's your winner right there.
What ails you, my friend?
Alrighty, that has been our first free-for-all player versus player championship here. Let's try to pull these guys in for an interview.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Okay.
All right, we have our winner tonight, GainTrain, here in the commentator's booth. Nice comeback. Congratulations. You are the winner of our very first free-for-all.
Yeah, I did not think I was going to win that, but those last 2 rounds, you know.
Ogodei had that inside track, and then you tied it up at 10, so you needed a tiebreaker, and you came out on top, won the whole thing in that round, and you're the champ.
Hey, it feels good to win, right?
Yeah, after a very close call during your championship earlier this month, you got the gold tonight.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if were you guys seeing the same thing we were from the commentators booth as far as the scorekeeping, or I noticed you guys kind of had it different for a while. So
yeah,
that was definitely a challenge.
Yeah, we had a tough time trying to keep up if there were double knockouts or if the monsters knocked you guys out. Yeah, unfortunately, we did have some difficulties.
yeah, I mean, if the monsters knock people out, they drop all their items. So.
Right, I understand that, but how do you determine if it's a double knockout or not? I mean, that's the tough one. I think that's the one we had the most difficulty keeping track of. Which ones were the double?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I think for next time, some dedicated scorekeepers, plus a commentator would, I think, be ideal. Lots of chaos, but very fun to watch.
It definitely was fun to watch, and it's got a lot of great things going. But yeah, just a few suggestions, and I think if you had a dedicated scorekeeper who's on top of things, that knows the ins and outs of it, I think that would work the best.
Yeah, I can agree here.
Yeah, I mean that's why we kind of started keeping score ourselves, because it's a lot easier for the individual players to know what actually happened. I mean, assuming everyone just tells the truth, which I think we did.
Yeah, it did seem like you were keeping everything in good faith during the entire match.
I wasn't really sure how I got 6, but then at the same time there was a couple of matches where I was pretty sure I killed some guys, and I just kind of stopped keeping score after a while, and then we kind of restarted there. So I guess you could always watch the repeat. Good games, Constantine.
Yeah, that was the madness. I was not ready for sure.
Yeah, definitely a tough D level 11.
Oh, was that the one with the Obsidian Lords?
Yes, sir. That's the one you bailed out on.
Well, they started it before I said I was ready, and I was like, guys, everyone has to be ready to start it. So I just was like, whatever, like bounced out.
Yep. But definitely looking forward to seeing what's going down next month, both in terms of the 1v1s and the next free-for-all.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full bracket for minor league, major league. I think we should have.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we got Royale, Badernista, so we'll have 4 challengers, and then major league we should have another 2, maybe 3 matches. So, yeah. Revamped the Hall of Fame, so we're working on getting that up to date to keep everyone's score and stats up there.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll do us for Diablo 1 here. Just trying to pull up the schedule for Speed Gaming, see what else is on the docket tonight.
I've got it here.
Yeah, looks like there's some Portal 2 going on right now, as well as a link to the past spoiler log race.
And it looks like also just starting on Speed Gaming 3, the Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds match.
Yes, sir. And then later on tonight, a Mega Man 4 tournament. Well, that's what's going on here on Speed Gaming. Hope everyone enjoyed the duel here tonight. And if you haven't already, give these duelists a follow. Without them dueling these duels, we wouldn't have these duels to watch being dueled. And my co-commentator here, LOZ Cards fan.
Yeah, it was a very interesting experience to call the free-for-all tournament, and I'm excited to what's going to be brought in store for July in the Diablo series. We've had some really good PvP championship matches that all came down to the wire, and if that's any indication of things to come, I'm looking forward to July.
Nice, yeah. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, definitely glad to have you guys on board, and I see a lot of comments in the chat here about how they don't think monsters. I'm sure you addressed it, but for the standard championship, we that's a 1v1 clear arena matchup. This was supposed to be maximum chaos, which I think it was.
Yeah.
You're going after GainTrain. I think you succeeded with flying colors.
Nice. Glad you liked it.
Alrighty, folks. So that'll do us for tonight. Have a good night. See you later.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks.
Come on,
Bye bye.